My name is Tanya, or Spider Girl, and this is Designing a Culture of Design. I manage a national outreach program in the Government of Canada. It teaches smaller businesses how to sell to the government and advocates on their behalf to reduce or eliminate the barriers they face in federal procurement. We do this through a network of 6 regional offices with tiny teams of 3 to 10 people who reach businesses by conducting seminars, exhibiting at events, conducting one-on-one meetings, and partnering with industry associations. It's a rare high-touch service offered by the government. In 2018, I was hired to study the National Outreach Program and design a new service model. When I started, I was a team of 1. After I completed the service model, I became the manager of a small service design team of 5. We are incredibly high producing despite our small size, and the key is integrating the regional teams and headquarters staff into the work and co-designing with them as if they were an extended design team. We bring them into the work using a combination of working sessions, job shadowing, research interviews, presentations, and workshops. Notice I didn't really mention meetings because there are no meetings. Every session is about design. Here's what co-design looks like for us. Everything starts with research, reviewing every possible document we can find, benchmarking best practices across the Government of Canada, other governments, and industry. And this phase could also include user research or usability testing of whatever exists already. As we research, we document findings, questions, and assumptions, and then we compile that into something we can bring into a co-designed session. All sessions are facilitated with a web whiteboard of some kind because regions are distributed across the country. The discussion prompt could be bullet points, cards, a mind map, a sketch, a table, but whatever it is, it's rough, and it's obvious to the rest of the team that it's open for input. We workshop, ask a ton of questions, and capture the discussion right on the screen. Then we take those outputs and we run the process again. We incorporate the feedback, we research, we compile that into another rough presentation of our findings, and we bring that back to the extended team for input. We spend a lot of time on facilitated discussions and design. We don't create mock-ups or prototypes until we have enough information to do so, and we don't present anything high fidelity until we're close to delivery. The lower the fidelity of what we present, the more open it is to input, and that's key for our work. We want to have our co-designers contribute as much as possible into the work that we do. Our favorite method is the 1-hour workshop. It starts right on the top of the hour, lasts exactly 60 minutes, and gives everyone an active role in design. Every workshop activity is designed in advance to maximize input and respect the time of the participants. We don't just show up and throw slides in front of them or present fully baked artifacts for feedback and validation. We run scenarios, we ask a ton of questions, and we walk through both happy and disaster paths. We ask them for research and we have them test ideas in the field, and we assign them homework. To further reinforce that the regional offices are part of the design team, we share all of our project documentation throughout the entire process, from rough notes to final products, all accessible through our project wiki and through our shared file system. Now, although we hold nothing precious, we do value research over opinions. We collaborate openly, but we don't blindly accept all feedback, and the regions know this. Where we do incorporate contributions, we do so transparently. We listen, we document, and we never forget. When we walk through a final deliverable, we highlight how we incorporated regional feedback so they can see it in every final product. They see us using their ideas and input, and they hear their words coming from our mouths. Trust in seeing their contributions reflected in the design is what has made this entire process work. We generally have a lot of projects on the go at once, and we've created a culture of design that also includes ongoing delivery. Our co-design teams help us iterate step by step and test in real time to see if things work. We deliver initiatives piece by piece rather than hold on for a big launch. This shows progress and further builds trust because we're not disappearing for a long time. It's currently year 2 of our implementation roadmap for the new service model, and we've seen a change in the behavior and vocabulary of our co-designers. Regional teams have incorporated the service design artifacts into their work. They talk about the supplier journey to illustrate their points. They consult the service blueprint to help with decision making in their regions. And they're avid contributors to our ongoing design sessions. It's a complete dream to see that they have so much ownership over the service design. It's not some random thing created by headquarters. They apply it, they see its value, and they're really interested in continuing the service design work and using its outputs. Together, we've defined a new service design for our program, and we're working to build it by co-designing our program. Our internal culture has shifted and changed into one where design is how we deliver. Turning into a design-led organization requires a culture change, and in our case, we used design to trigger a culture change in which design became part of our culture. For more articles on UX and service design, check out my work at spidergirl.com. You can also find me on Twitter as Spidergirl.